Oh, snap. Welcome back to another episode of A.R.E Entertainment, also known better as A.R.E Tv, with your favorite host, Andrew A.R.E. And we have been on a journey. Yes, we have. We've been talking about ways to recognize scripts because we want to get into the voiceover industry, and we've been learning things like voice acting. We've learned things like voice announcing. We've even done some narration with your boy. But today is going to be an amazing episode. I do apologize for any noise you may hear in the background because I'm trying to get my clothes clean. Because I don't think you want me sitting there butt naked trying to teach you about voice imaging. No, you do not. You don't want me here all scanned out and everything. So I'll put on a little something, and we're gonna have ourselves a good day. Because the reason I think this is gonna be a great episode is because I think voice imaging is probably my forte. It's my go-to. It's the thing I'm very good at when it comes to voice over, and that's our thing here. We want to find our niche. Whether you be good at audiobooks, whether you be good at doing commercials like for for GMC or anything like that. We want to find our niche when it comes to voiceover, and I think imaging is something I am very good at. So that makes this episode even more exciting. All right, now, before we get started, I want you to know that we are going to be talking about a show called 24. Now, I do believe this show doesn't even exist right now. But the thing is, I don't want anybody out here worrying about me using this to try and get an audition. I'm not trying to get paid for this. I'm not advertising anything like that. This is just to show my audience the difference in scripts and recognizing scripts, especially ones like this here 24 script, which is voice imaging. Now, you're probably wondering, how can we recognize a script as voice imaging? Well, I want you to imagine yourself. You're at home, right? And a movie trailer comes on, and then you hear the voice, even though you're seeing on TV Jack Sparrow, you hear the voice say, "In a world where Jack Sparrow searches for his black pearl ship." You still have an image in your brain going on of Jack Sparrow searching for his black pearl ship, even though you see it on TV. And that is where you get the imaging from. So this right here, 24, we're going to be reading the script like we usually do. We're going to be breaking down the script like we do. And then we're going to be executing said script. Like I said, we've done different versions. And this one here, I think, is going to be the niche, not just for myself, but for anybody out there that is listening to me. So we're going to read script, and then we're going to break it down. Are you ready? Let's get it on. They can attack him. They can judge him, but they can never break him. The nation is under siege, and now Jack Bauer is on his own. The season premiere of 24 begins now. Viewer discretion is advised. So, the reason I feel I'm very good at that is because I know for a fact I have a very deep voice and it's imaginative. So, that is why I feel I'm very decent at voice imaging. Where are we imaging? What words help us recognize that we're imaging something? Well, let's think about the word attack. You can imagine somebody attacking someone else. So you imagine Jack Bauer in this show 24. He's being attacked. And then you have the next line. They can judge him. And then, I don't know, you probably getting the image of him in an interrogation room, maybe a courtroom, maybe even in the back alley somewhere, being judged by somebody who ain't no better than he is. Either way it goes, you're imagining Jack Bauer being judged. So now you have two lines easily broken down just that quick. You got, they can attack him. They can judge him. And don't forget to give both of those lines their own identity. Once again, they can attack him. They can judge him, but they can never break him. And remember, you gotta put a little into that. So sometimes you gotta really bring the funk when it comes to imaging, because you don't want to overact, but you want to really intensify your voice and your delivery especially when you say a line like, "But they can never break him." You want to emphasize never, and maybe even emphasize break, because now you have an image of Jack Bauer being broken in some type of way. Maybe he got into a fight in a bar. Maybe he found somebody in a bowling alley somewhere. Like the baby and Danny Lake. No, I'm kidding, y'all. I'm kidding. But what I'm saying is your image is definitely showing. So now you're getting the image of Jack Bauer being attacked. Now you've had the image of somebody judging him. but they can never break him. And there you have the image of people not breaking Jack Bauer. Now, the next line it gives you is Jack Bauer is on his own. Now, that line there, that's a pretty important line. Why is that probably one of the most important lines? Because one, it's naming the character, and two, it's letting us know that he is on his own. So when you say on his own, you might want to emphasize each word, on his own, as if there's a period between each word. So you say something like, and now Jack Bauer is on his own. The season premiere of 24 begins now. Viewer discretion is advised. And don't forget, you don't want to go up because you're excited. You know you're imaging. You're probably thinking of an explosion like you're watching a Marvel movie. but it's not that. You still want to stay in tone. You still want to stay in your voice. And you don't want to scream. You don't want to yell at the people to watch 24. You don't want to let them know that viewer discretion is advised, so you don't want to sound angry. You just want to give them a little bit of a warning. But you want to also make sure it's a stern warning. So it's like viewer discretion is advised. Now, you have the script of 24. Now, you've read the script, you've recognized the script. Now, what do you do after you've read, recognized, and you ask the producer, how do you want me to read this? That's one of the rules. You ask the producer, how would you like me to read this script that you have given me? You recognize that it's voice imaging, so we'll probably say, my man, why don't you give me that script as a movie trailer guy? Why don't you give me something intense? So make sure you give them something intense, but stay in your own voice to do such an image. Let's read this out loud, shall we? This is 24. They can attack him. They can judge him, but they can never break him. The nation is under siege, and now Jack Bauer is on his own. The season premiere of 24 begins now. Viewer discretion is advised. I don't even feel like I sound the same going from saying that and saying this right now. And the thing is, I probably do sound a little different, but in myself, I feel like that's what happens when you stay in your line. And when you stay in your own voice, you can surprise yourself. Even when you realize that you've stayed in your own voice, it is very hard to stay there all the time. So you want to practice that in your daily life. Slow down when you read. That's something I have an issue with. You want to slow down. You want to make sure you control your breathing. And then that is going to help you execute such short lines. So I wouldn't say perfect, but just excellent. It'll help you do this. It makes things sound better when you slow down. Once again, we're going to read this. We're going to stay slow, and we're going to have the intensity bringing the image to the show 24. One last time, reading out loud. They can attack him. They can judge him, but they can never break him. The nation is under siege, and now Jack Bauer is on his own. The season premiere of 24 begins now. Viewer discretion is advised. I feel so good about this. I truly do. This here, please, just stop the video if you need to. Pause it. Write the script down for yourself. Repeat it after me. Copy myself if you need to. But I would say listen to a TV show trailer to help you out. That's something I had to do. As a matter of fact, one TV show that I really like watching is Better Call Saul. So in the early days when they were talking about the show on its way, I would listen to the way the AMC guy would say Better Call Saul on AMC Network. I can't do it like that guy, but he is very, very good. I hope to be like him one day, to be the voice of a TV channel. Woo! That's a dream come true right there, baby. You know what I'm talking about? You see me giggling over here? But the 24, that's what we read. Once again, ask the producer, how do you want me to read it? They'll tell you how. Read the script out loud after you have already recognized the script for what it is. And remember, recognizing the script is the first thing you do. And the second thing you do is ask the producer how you want me to read that. He's going to tell you. And then the third thing you do is read it out loud. And then technically, if you want my advice, I think there's a fourth thing you do. You pick the words that you want to emphasize. And if you do that, that'll help you basically eliminate the trouble of giving each line its identity. Once you do that, you're in the clear. Once you stay in your voice, once you slow down, once you feel that you can read this and control your breathing, you have eliminated any negative possibilities you have when it comes to reading. This is your boy, Andrew A.R.E for A.R.E Entertainment Television, A.R.E TV. We have had ourselves a good time talking about voice imaging for the show 24. I truly enjoyed this episode. And again, I think I enjoyed it because I know I am very good at voice imaging. Now, we have a little bit more we could do, but I want to keep it slow for my audience. So the next episode, we'll be doing more voice imaging, but except we're going to be doing it just a little bit differently. This one won't be as serious. The next episode actually is going to be very uplifting. It's actually going to be lighthearted. So I'm going to tell you that. This one here is going to be very different from your boy because one, I have a deep voice, and this one here is going to be lighthearted and more kind of like, hi. So, thank you for being here. A.R.E Entertainment, A.R.E TV. Make sure you will follow me on my social media platforms, be it Twitter at A.R.E Entertainment or at my personal Instagram, which is A.R.E0991. Once again, that is A.R.E0991. Please come back next week and join me once again on our journey to voiceover. It's Andrew A.R.E.